Hey guys, do you remember Akon? He's actually still quite big. But do you remember all the songs where it's like, I wanna make up right now. I wanna know right now. Fun fact, up until very recently, I thought that he says, I wanna be a girl right now. Which is a very different meaning. Just a very different song. Anyways, you may have also heard that like, he wanted to do a city, and maybe still does. This is part of the series we do here, Crypto Graveyard, where we talk about a lot of things that happened mainly in 2022. But this one actually starts a bit earlier. All these failed projects that were like, what if we try and bring this crypto stuff into the real world? And then people were like, I don't think we're gonna do that. And with this one, actually, there's a pretty recent update, so we'll get to it. So in June 2018, plans were announced by Akon to build a futuristic city. He was like, I just made a city, and it felt so good. He said that actually in a song. So yeah, this is a crypto thing. So it's a futuristic city, and he's like, we have to use crypto in this future city. I don't know, we got to. So not only there's a futuristic city, the city uses a currency named after him. Akoin is a cryptocurrency powered by a marketplace of tools and services to fuel the dreams of entrepreneurs, business owners, and social activists. Akoin helps them connect and engage across the rising economies of Africa and beyond. Created by visionary global artist, changemaker, innovator, and humanitarian Akon. I want to be a girl right now, right? I think that's better. So yeah, he described the vision for this city as a real-life Wakanda. You know, an African-set city of the future. It seems like he's really putting it, again, he's calling it, maybe he sees himself as like, maybe he's gonna be a superhero. He's really putting himself at the center of this city. So maybe the idea is that hopefully out of this situation, he can get a cool superhero suit or something. So according to a BBC article, the Akon City website mentioned that he had been gifted 2,000 acres of land by the president of Senegal to build the city, and he called it the first 100% crypto-based city. So far, in all of the videos in the Crypto Graveyard series, I have never seen a person not call their project the first of that thing. They love doing that. And you know what, as far as I know, well, actually, no, it wasn't the first. I was gonna give it credit. As far as I know, this might be the first, but then I was like, I know the rest of the story. And you can't be the rest of something if you don't exist. But yeah, I'm spoiling things a little bit. In January 2020, bad timing, you know, what happened in the rest of that year. Akon signed an agreement in Senegal with the state-owned tourism company, SAPCO, in the presence of the Minister of Tourism. He was like, I want to make a city right now. So in August of that year, they had a groundbreaking ceremony. This is the start of things. The estimation was they're going to spend $6 billion on the city, and in 2029 it would be completed. So at this point, we're in 2026 at the moment, as far as I know. At this point, we should be 3 years away from this thing being ready, which is so exciting. By the way, look at this shirt. This isn't merch. This is just a shirt that I have. Please watch my Wii bowling video. I decided I'm gonna stop promoting it, because I've been promoting it in every video. Because I'm sad it didn't do well. But I did that video about, can Wii bowling make me good at real bowling? I'm not promoting it. I'm just talking about my cool shirt. Just giving you reference for the shirt that I'm wearing. Okay, luckily enough, we have a promo video here that we can watch. And this is really exciting. By the way, I didn't even mention this, but that's crazy just being like, I'm doing an evil Pinely city. Just naming a whole city after yourself. I mean, f*** me. That's what the city would look like. I don't know much about architecture and safety protocols, but this doesn't seem to be following either of those. Reflecting nothing but happiness, bringing no less than success. I mean, these all look like vibrators. I'm sorry, but what are we talking about over here? That's actually how they were like, this is gonna look like? Like vibrators? Come on. That kind of looks like a f***ed up, over here, that kind of looks like a f***ed up Sydney Opera House. Come on. All right, the camera's moving real slow, guys. I want to understand what happens. So this, okay, here we go. We have African village. Oh, the biggest one is the resort of Africa. A bazaar, more like a bazaar with an I, you know, because this doesn't look like a marketplace at all. Where are the stalls? Where are the people gonna be? This looks like a bug. African restaurant, another resort thing, entertainment district. Okay, let's see this. Let's see what sort of entertainment you can get in this city. How did anyone at any point think this is real, guys? What? This is wild. Okay, resort and spa. Is there a reason why they're shaped like this? I can't get my mind off the fact that it's just like ominous blobs. Whatever, that's a casino. I gotta make back the money on the city somehow. Multiple function stadium. Okay, so just a big stadium. Parking structure. Even the parking structure needs to look like this. In the mall. I mean, if this is not a vibrator, I'm running at a risk of demonetization for saying that word for that. Like, is this not a, whatchamacallit? A rabbit? Come on. Okay, is there more? Tech District. Tech 1. You know all these famous companies. Tech 1, Tech 2, Tech 3, Tech 4. Police, fire department, hospital, clinic, and just a normal residential building. Okay. Yeah, where are people gonna live? Oh, here's another building. Seems like there's a lot of buildings for other things. Seems like there's more parking structures. 4 filming studios, Akon Tower. Wait, for everything else, he said what the purpose is. What does Akon Tower do? What's going on over there? Is that just where he lives? An Akon Tower? All right, media tower, another parking structure. Is there rail? You're building an entire new city. You could do maybe like a cool rail system there. All right. Oh, here we go. We have a few residential buildings. 3 of them. There's like 15 filming studios, but like 4 places people can actually live in. Also, I only now clocked that it's called Bad Consultant. That's a company making this visual. Yeah, I guess you gotta give them some credit. At least they're front facing about the what's going on over here. And what is this? Oh, that's sort of a grounds view. This looks like Megalopolis. That's every time someone who hasn't really thought out about these sort of things before, about like, oh, I'm gonna make a future city. It seems like they come to the conclusion of like, what if the buildings were all melty? Can we show just a few different images of what Megalopolis looks like? That's like Megalopolis, but less yellow. Okay, we could actually look at this together. So I received this for Christmas. It's a Megalopolis comic book. Actually, the art's actually kind of cool. Oh no, they're not showing me the city. They're making it look like it's actually all right. All right, let's show images of Megalopolis on the screen. I mean, it's just, this can't work. Oh, butterfly. The construction was supposed to start 5 years ago. It started 2021, but it didn't. Part of the reason for that is COVID, which makes sense. I mean, there's more reasons, obviously. Evidently, just looking at this one picture of what the hell is this? Just, they're crunched. Just 5 pancakes stacked on top of each other. Despite that, in April of that year, they announced another Akon City in Uganda, which admittedly looks a bit like ever so slightly more constructionable. Looks just a little bit more like a thing you can make. And then also that year they launched they launched the Akoin. One Africa, one coin. This is nuts. His idea is that the entirety of Africa, huge continent, would be using a coin named after him. What the fuck? In December 2022, a lot of people start calling this a Ponzi scheme or a scam. The BBC did an interview with Akon, and he said that critics are gonna look super stupid in the future, and then the plans are 100,000% moving. Really, the critics are gonna... Can we look again at how the city looks like? You can't make that. So yeah, in the article, he also ends up like blaming COVID for the delays. And then the tourism company reaffirmed their support. They were like, we believe this is happening. We believe in Akon City and we are all supporting Akon, so Akon City will come to life. Okay. The article also talked about some specific shady things with the coin. Uh-oh. It wasn't managed properly. I take full responsibility for that. So before the launch, they did a pre-sale thing, and the money sent for that bit was framed as like a donation. Oh, okay. So they were like, if you do the pre-sale, we'll give you 4 tokens of appreciation, which would later on convert to an actual Akoin. Oh, that doesn't sound very good. I did genuinely believe in the ecosystem they were looking to build. Says Marcus, not real name. Every now and again, I put in a few £1,000. And on Akoin's Twitter, they claimed that they had raised $290,000 via this token of appreciation campaign. Okay, but this doesn't, at least it seemed like they tried to do something here, which was like, we're now able to give token of appreciation holders a choice. So they can either just get a refund or receive an Akoin MasterCard, which has the value of their initial donation. So there's a way to cash that out, either to actual money or money that will end up being useless. Oh, wait a second. I gave them credit a bit too early. So some have tried to get their money back, and then Marcus says the refund was meant to come a few weeks later. We are now over a year. Oh no. Sorry for giving credit to this operation. To think that they could actually give people a refund. I should have known that can't happen. And we're back in the same situation we were years ago with the lack of communication, and now everybody's up in arms. Marcus is not alone, and yeah, there's apparently people from all around the world still waiting to get their money back. The reporter brought these cases up to Akon, who denied knowing that donors to the Akoin campaign were still waiting for refunds. He claims he will get involved in rectifying the situation until token of appreciation donors are happy. He said, even if I gotta go in my own pocket, I'm dead serious. I would do a world tour just to pay them all back. So this video right here is by Steven and Dukwa. You can watch the full thing. We're just gonna watch like a few seconds.
So where is Akon City at right now?
Mr. Beast was on Jimmy Fallon. Sorry, I was just gonna show you guys a short clip from a video. Mr. Beast was on Jimmy Fallon, and he used the fonts that Mr. Beast uses in his videos for the thumbnail. Since when did Jimmy Fallon put text in the video? This is all, okay, interesting. But yeah, in this video, he basically goes physically to see if Akon City is a thing.
Over there. We drove inside the city, and this was all I saw.
So that's the city of the future. That's all they got around to building. That's the thing that we saw at the very start, like the structural thing they did in 2020.
Right here is the only building that has been built in Akon.
That's the only building. Just that thing they did at the very start. This is 2024, 4 years later. So yeah, clearly this was fake. I don't know, maybe at some point they thought it was a real thing. I guess when they built that one building. I mean, built that one building is a strong. It's given it a lot of credit. I don't know if that was built. So Sabco, the tourism company, has given Akon formal notice to start work on his project, or the government will take back 90% of the land granted to him. What? I mean, what did... They've given Akon formal notice? Akon is supposed to build a city? He's a singer. How the f is he supposed to do it? Eventually, July 25, it was officially confirmed that the project was cancelled, with the head of Senegal's development body saying the Akon City project no longer exists, but they're still working with him to make a realistic project. So yeah, in July of a few months ago, that was kind of the final thing. They were like, it's done. It's done, but maybe it isn't. If we're saying they're preparing with Akon a realistic project, it very much might mean that they're like building a community center, you know, like something a lot more local, a lot more just like an actual thing. So maybe that's what they mean, rather than we're gonna take another crack at doing a different city. You know, it's just like the vibe was off the first time. Maybe we can do it right this time around. And that's where Akoin, that's where that's at. You can't run a city on that coin. You just can't. How much is it? All-time low is 0. 0.002 pounds. That's well, that's fun. And that's how it looks like now. They still only did this one thing and then stopped. That's a good picture though. I like this picture. So at least that exists. This picture I like. Well, that's the video of should I go to Akon City? Should I go there and see it? I mean, there's not really much to see, so I'm actually not gonna do that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please make sure to like and subscribe for me to send you the approximate value of half an Akoin. I'll round it down.